Hi everyone, it's Cal. I'm popping on to see how you're doing and just say hi. Today I want to talk a little bit about this new medical term that we're hearing a lot, and it's called wholeness. It's been around for centuries, but now allopathic doctors are just beginning to recognize it and use it. It's sort of like the first time they've really heard that word, and they're beginning to bring that whole idea of wholeness into their practice, where it's not just looking at the dysfunction and labeling it, but they're looking at the whole being, the emotional portion, the environmental portion, the physical portion, and they're diagnosing sort of from that standpoint to bring the being into balance. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is that my work, the Zodiac Code, is the blueprint to the wholeness. It's parts of our psychological being that all need to be brought into balance. And when these parts of our psychological being are brought into balance, the illness disappears. This is the strength, this is the importance of having the code. Now, this code, it is a metaphoric template that describes the vibrations that bring the individual into a balanced state of being. Now, and it doesn't just work, it doesn't just work like, oh, they're missing this, so do that. It's more of an intuitive process. And that's what this whole wholeness, this new term in that they're using in allopathic medicine that has been around in alternative medicine for centuries. That's the whole that is what is being used in this new type of healing called wholeness. This sort of bringing it all together, having this little bead or this feeling, this intuitive knowing on, hey, why don't we try this? Or hey, why don't we try that? And it could be coming from the doctor, or he could be offering choices, and the individual could go with what they're drawn to. Oh, I think that sounds like that might work, or this sounds like this is better for me. Or it could come the other way around. Maybe the person is too far gone and the doctor goes, I think that, I feel that maybe we should try this. And then, if that's a go, we can move more into this, or we can change channels and go to this. So that is the new term, whole healing. And the Zodiac Code is really about the parts of our psychological being, the psychological vibrations that are really the fundamental layering, the fundamental groundwork, the fundamental code of our psychological being. Okay, so the Zodiac Code, let me say that again, the Zodiac Code really represents the psychological blueprint of our being, and this is what is being brought into balance through our life. And it's the body intuitively leading the way. The body is the leader for sure, but I think I mentioned on an earlier video that sometimes the body can the bodiness, if you get too much into the body, it can lead you down a negative path too. We have to listen to the intuitive part of the body that is talking to us. Okay, so not getting locked into sort of hedonistic tendencies and going into overdrive there or anything like that. So bringing the psychological parts of ourselves together and releasing the old parts of ourselves, the old vibrations, is what brings us to a balanced state and brings health and healing. And that's what the Zodiac Code is all about. It is the blueprint. It is the mind of God that is alive in all of us. And there is a pattern to follow within that code that can balance out your organs and balance out your mind. So if you have a psychological issue or if you have a bodily issue, this is the code to look at. And I'll get more into that on webinar 2, which is coming up, by the way. Webinar 2 is coming up pretty quick. So I look forward to having that out for you guys. And yeah, I'd love to hear your comments for sure. I love reading your comments. So please comment. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know if I'm really a YouTuber, but this was the platform available to me because I've been living in isolation. So being able to talk to other humans across the internet has really been a valuable tool for me. And I hope it's been of benefit to you, because that's really what these videos are about, to provide an alternative way of looking at things, an alternative way of healing your body, an alternative way of piquing your interest, alternative way of bringing new information into being through sharing with you. So again, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I would love to hear your comments. Anything is great. I can't tell you how much I've been stimulated by some of the things you people tell me, and it's been really fantastic. So don't forget about putting a comment down below. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to pop on and really get clear to you about what the code is about. The code is the code to whole healing. There is no doubt about it. The code is the code to whole healing. And in the future, I am looking to run a project and do all the groundwork, the case studies needed to really bring the code into being. And I will be sharing more about that soon. So stay tuned. And if you have any questions, please post them and I'll answer them on a video. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you next time. Everybody, you have a great day. Bye for now.